It's all because of the aliens.
You don't know what you're looking at.
What's driving that thing? It's not a space alien.
Aliens. It's unidentified aliens.
Okay, well, according to the BharatExpressNews.com, the UK headline, Psychic Uri Geller warns aliens could invade Earth within next 5 years. We only have 5 years, Basil.
I'm so glad this Uri Geller guy just keeps popping back up. 5 years, I could have told you that. You don't need a psychic to tell you that. All you got to do is read the news.
Well, for those of you who may not be familiar, Uri Geller is a well-known psychic. I think he's Israeli. He got famous for hanging out with Andrija Puharich, who believed that he was in communication with the Council of Nine, the 9 spiritual entities that created all the world and everything. And it's what's, Star Trek is based off of, Deep Space Nine and all that kind of stuff. And Uri Geller was I think he was recruited or something by Andrija Puharich because Puharich was looking for the perfect channel, the perfect medium that can interface with the ascended masters and send us the information, the proper information. We need the proper channel, and so he thought Uri Geller was that proper channel. And so there's a whole lot written about it, and there's a history there. But he's still in the news here, at least on Bharat Express News. See what it says. Which, by the way, it's got this header image of, is this Uri Geller? And he looks kind of crazy there. But here's what the article says.
What? A famous psychic medium man who believes aliens are coming in the next 5 years looks crazy?
Says the man with googly-eyed VR headset. Man, this thing just keeps going in circles. Uri Geller estimates that aliens could invade within 5 years. The medium claimed that several extraterrestrials were already monitoring the human race as they prepared to make contact. Uri, 75, so he's hoping that they show up in 5 years, or else he might be on a steep decline health-wise or something.
He's younger than our president.
That's true. Yeah. Uri, 75, also said a recent revealed gateway on Mars.
Oh.
There is no doubt that it was hewn out of some kind of technologically superior laser beam. And what he's referring to, we skipped the story. I had it in the additional stories.
The door thing?
Yes. So there was a picture from Mars that looked like there was like a doorway or like a gateway. And, obviously they debunked it. They're like, it's just the rock formation, shadows, just make it look like a perfect doorway. But it's not a doorway, you silly conspiracy theorists. The famous spoonbender said, quote, "The gate to Mars, there's no doubt that it was hewn out of some kind of technologically superior laser beam. There's definitely something in there." Using remote viewing. Uri said he was able to send his mind through space and time to catch a glimpse of aliens in action.
Oh.
Uri claimed that several aliens were already watching us. He said several, yeah.
That's like a handful? like a
council of them, or like
a half
like a whole population? What are we talking?
Several, yeah.
He
they
said,
get lost?
I think he meant several
like a
races.
Government program.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, several races.
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
That's probably what he means. Yeah, like
Sure.
You got the Greys, you got the Nordics, you got the.
I love how he's tying in the Jewish space lasers with this too.
There is something to be said about the Jewish Antichrist thesis and the whole alien narrative.
Oh, even more so, there was a rabbinical sect that claims that the Jews they themselves were aliens.
Right. That's right. He said, quote, "I saw a clean room with control panels, very, very futuristic."
No way. No way. You sent your mind across time and space to visit the aliens.
It looked futuristic.
And you're saying the surroundings looked futuristic. Didn't look like a 1960s turnstile television or anything.
I would be more impressed with they made it look like like a royal palace from the 1400s. Yuri thinks the aliens will come in peace in the next 5 to 25 years. Wow, that's a big window. And chose an iconic choose an iconic place to land. Oh. He said, quote,
what would be an iconic place? I mean, there's the obvious ones, the Eiffel Tower, the White House lawn. There's stuff like that. But what would be more iconic?
Maybe like the Temple Mount or something. I don't know. I might be thinking crazy. Disneyland. Yeah. NASCAR. Come down on NASCAR. That'll be it
down right in the middle of Indy 500.
Yeah, and then just shame everybody for using oil in such a frivolous way.
What if they're super into it? If the aliens come down, they
play some bets.
The ramp comes down out of the UFO. They come down there drinking beers.
They got dollar bills.
Yeah, they got some trucker hats. They're just like, "You, this is our favorite part about Earth."
He said, this is back to Uri Geller.
R.I.P. Dale.
He said, quote, if an extraterrestrial, hold on, I wonder if this is part of the quote or a typo. If an extraterrestrial civilization lands here, it will not be an invasion. It's going to be friendly. I don't know why it says extraterrestrial twice. Maybe extraterrestrial. Quote, if they were hostile to us, we would have been destroyed a long time ago. The classic, we would have been destroyed already argument. It comes after Yuri urged TBEN readers, TBEN readers, to tickle a sickle 3 times today to stop World War III.
What?
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Sickle, like a SCY? How do you spell sickle?
SICKLE.
Okay.
That's not the sickle that...
That's not a sickle. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Tickle the sickle. Okay.
I'm going to Google it.
Google that. Yeah.
Safe search
the spoon listen to this. The Spoon Master wants hold on. Yuri thinks aliens will come in peace in the next 5 to 25 years. The Spoon Master wants everyone to rub the Russian symbol at 11:11 a.m., 1:11 p.m., and 11:11 p.m. in a bid to roll Vladimir Putin back from the brink of all-out war.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, come on, man. We're trying to end war here. Are you going to participate or not?
The sickle.
Yeah.
He wants to cast some sort of spell.
Yes.
By getting everyone to rub a picture of the hammer and sickle, or like an actual sickle.
For Putin.
For Putin.
Yeah.
Tickle the sickle for the P-man. That is...
I told you, man, this story is amazing.
Who is he talking to here? Does he have like followers, like followers? I
think so, yeah.
Or is he just kind of putting out a general call?
I think he's I'm sure he's still pretty big in the New Age circles there.
Let me tell you, searching Tickle the Sickle does not retrieve any useful search results.
Indeed, 1111 is a mystical, powerful, and spiritual number, he says. In an open letter to Russian president shared with the TBEN, Yuri also called on him to withdraw his troops from the Ukrainian border. And he urged people in Britain and around the world to join him in sending Putin an, quote, urgent telepathic message to stand down now. End of article.
Wow. How is that any different from when all the witches were like hexing Trump?
I don't think it's any different. I think it is the same. And, it's just strange how all these alien people use the same methods as all those occultists trying to contact demons and spirits. Yeah.
I'm now reading an article about the meaning of the sickle in theogony.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us some...
Representative both of violent succession of power as well as a link to the natural world and the cycles of life. That's convenient.
Yeah.
Death and regeneration. Okay, let's move on. I have not Googled something that has given me that many entirely unrelated and useless results in a long, long time. Thanks, Google. Does this guy have a podcast?
I don't know. Maybe we can
Uri
look it up.
Geller. Okay.
He has yurigeller.com. So you can go there.
Well, don't we all have a .com?
He's got books. He's got a museum. Here, let me show you the museum. He's also got a whole empire over there. Let's take a look. yurigellermuseum.com.
The 8 best Uri Geller podcasts.
Oh, there you go. Well, dude, his logo. Look at his logo, man. It's a pyramid with an all-seeing eye in it. And with the 1111 and infinity symbol, a star.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
Regarding the congressional UFO hearings, there were apparently it was kind of missed during all the big news coverage of it.
Yeah.
They talked about some of these UFOs and how they were specifically non-aerodynamic. They talked about them being big pyramid shapes in the sky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe Yuri's onto something here.
Maybe. I don't know. But Uri Geller Museum, he's got the whole thing. It's all very Eastern philosophy type stuff. Yeah, I think he's still pretty big.
Doesn't look like he doesn't look like he has his own podcast. Looks like he's a guest on people's podcasts.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
somebody got him on in 2011.
Well, the man did all his work in the 60s and 70s. I mean,
It's a good point.
Yeah,
he looks great, by the way. He's got to moisturize.
Drinking. I'm not going to say anything. Okay.
No, it's the pyramid. He sleeps under the pyramid guns.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. Keeps him young.
So yeah, maybe these aliens, because we're not finding any of them in outer space or whatever. Maybe they're going to tear through the fabric of space-time like Uri Geller did with his mind. Because something weird is going on with our universe, Basil.
Something weird is going on, man. And that's why we're going to head on over to breezyscroll.com, your place for cool news about the Hubble Space Telescope. The headline, Hubble Space Telescope data suggests something weird is going on with our universe. NASA. Something weird, Dons. I don't know, man.
Thanks, NASA. Something weird going on, huh?
We got this big telescope. We're looking out there, and I don't know, guys. Something weird's happening out there.
Something weird.
According to NASA, the Hubble Space Telescope has reached a new milestone in its quest to determine how fast the universe is expanding, and it supports the theory that, something weird is happening in our universe. I love that that's a theory. That is a good theory. My theory? Something weird is going on here. In recent years, astronomers have been using telescopes like Hubble to figure out how fast our universe is expanding. However, as those measurements have become more exact, they have shown something odd. When comparing data from right after the Big Bang to the rate of growth of the universe as it is around us, there is a significant disparity. Scientists are perplexed by the disparity. However, it shows that something weird is happening in our universe. I'm pretty sure a robot wrote this. It could be the product of unknown new physics, according to NASA. Hubble has been collecting data on a collection of milepost markets. Don't think that's what you meant to say.
What?
In space and time for the past 30 years. It can be used to trace the expansion rate of the universe as it moves far away from us. NASA revealed that it had calibrated more than 40 of the markers, there it is, allowing for even more precision than before. In a statement, Nobel laureate Adam Rees of the Space Telescope Science Institute and Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland said, quote, "You are getting the most precise measurements of the expansion rate for the universe and the gold standard of telescopes and cosmic mile markers." You know what? From now on, whenever anybody says gold standard, I just think of the PCR test.
Yeah.
And they just lose all credibility.
This quote sounds like a quote that gets read like 10 years from now and like, wow, look at that. That guy was way off.
Look how dumb we were. He is the leader of a group of scientists who have published a new study documenting the Hubble. They've still not told us the weird thing going on.
Yeah, tell us the weird thing.
Hubble telescope's biggest and likely final major update, doubling the previous set of mile markers and reanalyzing existing data. Possibilities, it says. The search for a precise estimate of how quickly space was expanding began with American I don't care. Tell me the weird thing. However, when the Space Telescope began gathering data on the universe's expansion, it was faster than models projected. No way, your computer models were wrong. Weird, that never happens. According to astronomers is their new name, it should be about 67.5 kilometers per second per megaparsec, give or take 0.5. But observations, so it's about 73.
Why did you just tell us from the beginning?
It's a bigger number. There's one number, and then the other number is bigger. It shows that the evolution and expansion of the universe are more complicated than we previously thought. I don't think it shows us literally anything. Yeah. There's still more to understand about how the universe is changing. Well, at least they admit that. The new James Webb Space Telescope recently
launched into space.
My cursor just shot across the metaverse here. Launched into space is likely to send back its first observation soon. Then scientists want to probe deeper into that problem. They should be able to view new mileposts that are even further away. And Gons, this article is completely useless.
So the weird thing going on is
bigger.
We measured 67. It turns out it was 72. Something weird is going on with our universe.
73. Isn't that weird, everyone? Please give us more money.
That is the most. That is very impotent, pathetic. I was hoping for a lot more, to be honest.
Yeah, breezyscroll.com. It's almost like nothing matters. It's like this is all a bunch of hockey.
You write a story about this show if you're going to waste the energy, if you're just going to write a nothing story about this thing. I mean,
we need a publicist.
I don't know. I don't necessarily want to be featured on Breezy Scroll. I'm just saying,
Hey, you got to start somewhere, man.
I guess.
Got to start somewhere.